fun story today about people getting it on in robo-taxis in the US, in San Francisco. We don't really talk about the story that much, but it's still kind of fun. Anyway, yeah, check out today's episode and enjoy. Like, subscribe, join Discord, send us all your money.
Filed under obvious things are obvious. The San Francisco Standard.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
We were just saying last episode, welcome to 2003 again. So yeah,
true.
The X is X memes. Oh God, give us a meme early on. Give us a meme.
All right, let's see if I can find one. There we go.
Wow,
are you serious?
Don't say that one. Let me see if I can
comment
find
on our videos.
How about that?
And subscribe. We love all our subscribers. So if you want us to love you, just subscribe. That's as simple as that, and we will send you
very straightforward.
Knickers. No, I mean,
no, we won't. No, we will not.
We won't do that. Anyway, talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex in robo-taxis. San Francisco has this thing. I used to live in San Francisco. I don't anymore. And you'd see these cars drive themselves. Nowhere.
Do they have robot taxis where you are now?
Nowhere. And you'd see these automated cars like Bolt or something. I forget what they're called. Cruise. Yeah. And these things are just fucking driving. Like, how dare you? You know? Anyway.
Why would you not have sex in the back of 101?
It's like
in the back
it's
of
like this feels like if we just go back in time, 1973, people have finally started traveling on airplanes like they do in cars. An article comes out on the San Francisco Standard, if that was even a news source back then, saying people are having sex in airplanes. And it's like, yeah, people will have sex everywhere and anywhere. It's such a non-article, but I thought it was like kind of interesting because it's totally going to happen.
This feels to me like the most cyberpunk story ever.
Yeah.
It feels like a raunchy cyberpunk. Yeah. It's like playing Cyberpunk 2077, which has a bit of sex in it, and I think it has nipples. So check that out. Yeah, I know. Like,
I'm not
why
allowed
is
to watch
it
saying?
Why is it the nipples are sort of the borderline? I mean, like, if a game has
so funny
nipples in, it's suddenly like too much. It's across the line, sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, that's the kind of thing they do in that movie.
It definitely reminds me. You're in the game and TV show. It's an anime. I highly recommend you go watch it. It's called Edge Runners. God, it's so good. So
it is very good. We talked about it on the show before.
It's so good.
Even I liked it.
It definitely gives cyberpunk vibes, just generally the genre. Like, and it's crazy because it doesn't feel like we're living in the future. And obviously that is a oxymoron in a way because we're living in the present. But
that's
all
a
of
good
us,
point, John. That was nonsense. What?
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
I will. All of us grew up in eras of analog to a degree, right? I saw the conversion as a youngin, and you guys saw the creation of the digital revolution. And for you, it was probably a trickle, right? Like a computer, a modem. But for me, it was instead of like playing games on the table, right? Like I get to even hold the handheld. Like it wasn't and I did grow up on the NES, but it wasn't like all of a sudden digital things were just everywhere, right? We weren't playing cassettes anymore. We were playing CDs. We weren't playing CDs anymore. We were playing MP3 players with just digital files. So like, I'm still living back there in my head, right? Like I'm back there still.
We were doing something at work. We had a bingo game or something on Zoom, and somebody was playing music in the background, and I was like, "Oh, what CD is that?" Everybody on the call was just like aghast.
Like, what did you say? Those words are banned. Okay,
what are you talking about? How old are you?
CD? Yeah. How old are you?
I used to work with someone who would always, and we still use some of this terminology as well. Like you can hang up now on a Zoom call, and even the icons are like the little, like the hang up icon is a manual
it's an
phone
actual
headset.
analog phone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought sure some people don't even know. I'll tell you, that's one of the things which I think I've mentioned before that really bugs me. I know I shouldn't have this kind of like I should be more forgiving of the youth, but everybody who talks like this on their phone,
Yeah.
you know, these things have like a speaker at the top and a microphone at the bottom. They're sort of designed in a certain way, but like this and having it on speakerphone so that everybody else can hear the other side of the conversation. It defeats the right.
Peter,
unless I'm at home. Unless I'm at home, I love having it on speaker. It's the greatest thing on earth. I think the speaker is a revolution for phone.
Don't you remember this though?
No, it's all around me. It's just the phone just travels with me.
Well, you don't want to get like face marks on your phone, but don't you remember when everybody thought phones were going to give us cancer, brain tumors?
Oh yeah. Don't sleep with your phone next to your head. And, don't have your phone in your pocket. It was going to give you testicular cancer. Don't have your phone in your pocket.
The radio waves will kill off the semen.
Radio waves,
Now, to be fair, I was having breakfast with a listener of the show, friend of the show, and I said the same thing. He said, "Well, it has only been 20 years. Like, how long does it take to develop cancer from some of these things? Smokers could go their entire lives and not get lung cancer until they're old."
It's a very conspiracy theorist thing to say, considering that we've had cell phones outputting the same radio waves for like
how long did you have cigarettes before you started realizing that it caused lung cancer?
Okay, there's a counterexample.
Really soon, I think. Like, I feel like the research was probably, I bet you we could dig it up. Like, and I'm not going to.
After it started happening, though, like from the first time somebody smoked a cigarette, how long did it take them to develop lung cancer?
Sure.
That's where we are with phones.
We've been smoking tobacco for the last like 20,000 years. So I'm fairly sure they're like, I wonder if smoking is causing me to cough. But I love it so much.
I think responding to that argument is the wrong approach because it's so simplistic and straw man that I think
I don't know.
Also, why are you doing whataboutism here? That's not what we do here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
just deny the facts, even if we're wrong. So, but back to the nostalgic days. I was trying to say before you guys started abruptly cutting me off with stories of how old you are. I was trying to say that I still live back there, the early 2000s. That was the best time of my life. And now it's like we have we have drones. Whoa. We have drones with weapons on them.
Yeah.
Even a bigger whoa. And we have self-driving cars that people are fucking in. Like, yeah. It doesn't. It feels like we are in the future.
One of my favorite authors, William Gibson, as known as the Great Dismal on Twitter, he stopped writing sci-fi. He's the guy that came up with the term cyberpunk in one of cyberspace. Sorry, and he wrote some incredible stories, a series of them. And he envisioned this kind of dystopian future where corporations would rule everything. And he came up with like cyberspace was Johnny Mnemonic was one of his stories, was it Johnny Mnemonic was the story or the movie? I forget. Anyway,
I think it's the movie.
So Neuromancer was Neuromancer was the movie, and Johnny Mnemonic was the book. Anyway, he stopped writing because so many of the things that he was writing about came true, and it was like he was just kind of like, well, fuck it. I mean, this sucks. I don't want to be right anymore. He has started writing again since then.
Well, as John said, we live in the present, not in the future. And then he went to his Philosophy 101 course.
Deep words from our very own Johnny Mnemonic. This is very true.
Yo, if I could have increased storage capacity in my brain, plug me in. That'd be sick. A fucking SSD just slapped onto the side of my head, but I can remember everything. It's true, actually. When a video does get 100 views, I get so excited.
It is. It's our little joy in the world. So please subscribe. Just rewatch it. Hit repeat. Go to the dinner or something.
True.
Watch it on half speed so we get higher watch hours. Anything. Just Just one last little thing.
I like to open it in. I have like 3 or 4 different Chrome profiles, so I'll open it on all 4 and watch the video in each of them.
I'm sure people do
Yeah.
do that.
Why do we only get 4 likes sometimes then, Mike? And 2 of those are me. Like,
2.
You're not. Well, one from
Crank
the not
those
so
numbers
critical
up, Peter.
update. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not doing my
Because I only watch YouTube videos. I don't like them.
Ah,
And
I
the
have to
truth
admit, I'm
comes
the
out.
same. I don't like YouTube.
I like
having that
videos.
information
I like
about me.
videos that I really like.
But
Me
don't
too.
be like
Also, I
us.
use
Click
it-
the like button.
Kind of bookmark.
Do as we say,
system, so I
not
can
as
go
we do.
back
Also
and
true. Right. Yeah.
look at the videos I've liked.
Oh my god, I should go do that for like my old YouTube account. Go be nostalgic for a day.
Yeah.